In this tutorial, we'll look at the process of installing our copy of Vegas Pro 12. It's not particularly difficult, but I thought it worth walking through it for a sense of completeness. There's no point me talking about how to use Vegas Pro if you are one of the very few who struggle to install the program. So, that's all said, let's get started. Now, dependent on how you are running your copy of Vegas Pro 12, then you will have an option to either buy it and receive a serial number. Or if you just want to try it out first of all, you can run Vegas Pro 12 as a 30-day trial. Whichever method you choose, either way you'll need to set up the installation in the following way. So let me just talk you through how we install Vegas Pro 12. As soon as you double-click on the installation icon, and dependent on how you have your system set up, this will likely be an exe file, or possibly an install icon. So, whichever method, then you'll see this Welcome to Vegas Pro 12 installation wizard. And under here where it says please choose a language for this installation, well, you'll get these 5 options to choose a particular language in which to run Vegas. Now, of course, I'm going to leave it on English, and I suspect you'll be doing the same. So I'll click on Next, and as expected, we are then shown the end user license agreement. Notice the 2 radio buttons there. The top one is to agree that you have read the end user license agreement and agree to the terms. If you select the second option there, that you don't agree, then you won't be able to get any further with this installation. So of course I'll click on the first radio button there, and then now you would read through the end user license agreement. I'll just quickly scroll down. Okay, I'll pretend I've read it now. Of course, you will take your time by reading through this end user license agreement. And I'll just click on Next, which now takes me to this next splash screen where I can choose where I want to install Vegas Pro 12 on my hard drive. As it happens, I'm going to leave it at the default there in Program Files, but of course if you clicked on Change, then you can locate your installation where you want it to be located. Additionally, also notice the checkbox there. Well, I'm going to select that because I do want to create a shortcut on my desktop so that I can easily start the program. Okay, then I'll hit install, and instantly Vegas runs the installation process. This can take a little while, as it states there. This can take several minutes. But once the process has done, then you'll see this message that Vegas Pro 12 has been successfully installed. So I'll click on Finish. Now I expect at this stage you were thinking that this would be the end of the installation process, but no, not quite. We now have to register our copy of Vegas Pro 12. So, ensuring I'm connected to the internet, I'll click on Next. And now we get the option to either run the trial version of Vegas Pro 12 by clicking the first radio button, or if you've already purchased it, then just enter your serial number there. Just simply enter the serial number in the second option with the field to add your serial number. So, of course, you choose what you are going to do, either the trial or enter your serial number, dependent on whether you are evaluating it first or if you have already decided to buy it. Okay, fairly straightforward. Regardless, whichever method you have chosen, the next thing you'll see is this splash screen stating that we must register Vegas Pro 12 to use it. And so now we get 2 more options here, either to register online, and that's why I wanted to make sure I am connected to the internet, or we could register from another computer. You would only choose the second option there if the PC that you are working on and installing Vegas Pro on never gets connected to the internet. Now I'm going to choose the first one to register online. I found it much easier, so I click Next, and now Sony wants us to provide some registration information. All the fields there that are bold are required. The other fields aren't compulsory, so I'll just fill in my email address and the country. There are 2 more checkboxes at the bottom. The top one there, if you check in that, then you are declaring to Sony that you want to periodically receive all news and information from them. Now this might very well be about Vegas Pro, or it might be about partner programs such as SoundForge or DVD Architect. Now I'll leave that unchecked, and the second option checkbox, well, that is just acknowledging that I have read and agreed with the terms laid down by Sony Creative Software. So I'll click Finish, and we get this splash screen now from Sony thanking us for registering Vegas Pro 12. And once done, then by going to your shortcut on the desktop, well, at least that is where I set mine up. If not, you'll have to use your Start menu and find the program. But I've used the shortcut I placed on my desktop, double-clicked it, and here is Vegas Pro running. And it's as easy as that to install your copy of Vegas Pro 12.